Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's talk about the new digital gold rush. We're going to break down how people are building these massive, six-figure, faceless YouTube channels. And get this, sometimes without spending a single penny, all by using the insane power of AI. And that is the promise, right? That's the hook that gets thousands of people to jump online and try this. But here's the secret, the thing most people miss. Hitting those huge numbers? It's not just about making videos. No, it's all about a very specific strategy, and it all comes down to who is watching. Okay, so take a look at this. This is where it gets really interesting. The difference in how much you can earn, it's dramatic. Your ad revenue, what they call RPM, can be 10 times higher if your audience is in the US. I mean, think about that. You could be making around $6 for a million views, or you could be making $60, maybe even more. That single choice right there changes everything. So you're probably wondering, how on earth are people creating these content machines without ever showing their face or even using their own voice? Well, let's peel back the curtain and look at the AI workflow that makes it all happen. And honestly, it's way simpler than you might think. So this is basically it, a 5-step process that acts like a super efficient automated assembly line for content. Using these tools, you can take a single idea and turn it into a completely finished, edited, captioned video. And you can do it in a tiny fraction of the time it used to take. We're talking minutes, not days. And here's the toolkit, the actual tech stack that's making this whole thing possible. You've got ChatGPT for the ideas, 11 Labs for the voice, Leonardo for the visuals. These are seriously powerful tools, and a lot of them are totally free. It's really leveled the playing field for content creation in a huge way. All right, so you've got your system down pat. The workflow is perfect. The quality is top-notch. And you're pumping out videos like crazy. I mean, success is pretty much guaranteed at this point, right? Well, this is where we hit a really important turning point. Because as amazing as all these AI tools are, the YouTube algorithm, it honestly doesn't care how you made your video. It cares about something way, way more fundamental. See, the real secret isn't hidden in some obscure technical setting or a clever hack. It's all about understanding people, human psychology, and what makes viewers tick. It's about playing the game the way the algorithm actually wants you to play it. So here's the big takeaway. Before you even think about opening ChatGPT, you've got to have a super clear strategic understanding of who you're trying to reach. And here's why. The algorithm has one job and one job only, to keep people watching videos on YouTube. So when you can figure out what's already going viral in a high-value niche, you're basically doing the algorithm's work for it. You're handing it the perfect video on a silver platter. And once you really get this, once you're laser focused on the audience and the content, you can start ignoring all the noise. We can just debunk some of the biggest myths out there. You know, those little hacks that make creators waste so much time chasing the wrong things. Seriously, so many people get stuck on this stuff. They think they need a VPN or a special US phone number, or they spend hours cramming keywords into the tag section. But you know what? The proof from tons of successful channels is in. None of that stuff really moves the needle. It has almost no effect on who sees your video. Look, at the end of the day, YouTube's algorithm is just smart. It's incredibly sophisticated. It's listening to your voiceover, it's looking at your images, it's reading any text on the screen. So what does that mean? It means your title and your actual content, those are the two biggest signals you have. They're what tell the algorithm, hey, show my video to these people. You gotta make them count. Okay, so you've done it. You've combined the slick AI workflow with a really smart audience-focused strategy. So where's the money? How does it actually start rolling in? Let's check out the monetization blueprint. It's really a powerful 1-2 punch. First, you've got that sweet, high RPM ad money coming in from those valuable US viewers, especially in niches like finance or tech. But then, and this is the real game changer, you add in affiliate sales. I mean, just think about it. If someone is watching your video about investing, they're already in problem-solving mode. They're looking for tools and courses. So when you recommend one, it's a natural fit. And honestly, a lot of the time, this can make you way more money than the ads do. And when you start stacking these two income streams, maybe even across a couple of different channels, you start to see creators reporting at some really mind-blowing numbers. We're talking earnings that just totally eclipse what you could ever make from ads alone. So when you put it all together, the real playbook here isn't about choosing between AI and strategy. No, it's about the powerful combination of both. It's about using smart automation to perfectly execute a really well-thought-out, human-focused plan. This whole new creator landscape, it gives you this incredibly powerful set of tools. It basically removes all the old roadblocks that used to stop people. So the blueprint is right there. It just leaves one last big question for you to answer.